Like my cup, it's an Oprah day, but that's another story. Well, this week was crazy. And speaking of crazy, some people are coming up and saying, Bill Neff, why are you running for the Pennsylvania 16th Congressional District? But before I answer that, I'd like to tell you a story. Years ago, we had a lot of mental hospitals in Pennsylvania. Matter of fact, we had one up in Harrisburg. And there was this lawyer that broke down in front of the hospital in his shiny sports car. And there was a mental patient observing him while he was changing his tire. Got his tire out of the trunk, started to change it, and he put his little hubcap down and his lug nuts right there. But he made a mistake. He kicked the hubcap and all the lug nuts went down the drain. Long and short, he's panicking, but he remembers, lawyers are pretty dapper, as you know. They have hangers and God knows what in their trunk. So sure enough, he found the coat hanger, and the old type coat hanger, and he bent it out, and he tried to put a hook on there, and he's down in the storm drain trying to fish out his lug nuts. Just then, the mental patient's just observing, and he's just laughing, bursting out with laughter. But he couldn't hold back anymore. So he shouts down to the lawyer, and the lawyer looks up, and he's a little stunned that a mental patient would be speaking to him. He says, "Hey, you down there." The lawyer says, "Yes?" He says, "Why?" The mental patient said to the lawyer, he says, "Why don't you just take one lug nut off of the other three wheels and put them on the car, on the tire?" He said, "Then at least you can get home and get new lug nuts." The lawyer looks up and he says, "Wow, that's a great idea. But aren't all you people up there crazy?" The patient replied to the lawyer. He said, "Yes, we might be crazy, but we're not stupid." So you might say, yes, I'm crazy, but I'm not stupid. And I believe we need definitely campaign reform. We're spending way too much time campaigning. We're spending way too much money. And speaking of crazy, I know that this week was crazy. I attended the debate at the Penn Cinema. And the three candidates, especially Christina and Sean, in my perspective, did a very good job. They looked very dapper and very well presentable. But when it came to Lloyd Smucker, when the moderator asked Lloyd questions, a lot of the questions he just totally avoid. And it's like, what's that about? You've been in public service for 8 years. Don't you think, Lloyd, that the constituency of the 6th District would like to know just how you feel? And there's an old saying, you can judge a book by its cover. So, unfortunately, we cannot judge a book by its cover. We need to look at the contents, and there's just one example I'm a little concerned about that. I feel that a public servant needs to be foremost truthful, direct, concise, and also that the constituents need to have accessibility. And like I stated before, I believe a public servant should be accessible to all, and all is everybody. So I'll be speaking more as time goes on. The fog has burned out away. It's a nice sunny day. So today is Columbia and Wrightsville's bridge bust. So I recommend you get out and enjoy the nice weather. So thank you for watching this video. And I, Bill Neff, who is running for the Pennsylvania 16th Congressional District, approve this message because I said it. Thank you and God bless.